about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. You're always just putting on an act. I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have any. Having one now will really make a difference.
Could it be? You're Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Nope, you've got the wrong person.
You see, you said that Lord Phaethon's a he.
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaethon.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen
Zero, where you hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
Vivian stumbles off with Lycon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I'm going to kill you now. That's what I'd like to say.
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. a kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, a man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty, but you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the Children of Gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
He's gonna pull some shit right at the very end, ain't he? Someone has to be the bad guy, he says. He's gonna make a scene.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
We only have an Anby and a Lycon here. I don't think that's gonna stop a
If it
sacrifice.
does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them, and that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas,
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
it's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
Hugo, did you...
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
This isn't... Hugo, buddy, my bro, my guy, my dude. This is not justice. You do know this is going to kill a lot of innocent people, right? Or are you just trying to kill Hartman at the moment when he thinks he finally succeeds, and you want it to make his death all the more crushing for him? What are you doing?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Group 'em up, group 'em up.
Stay calm now.
Mind the voltage.
Stand still.
Off balance. A perfect conduit.
With this power,
Flip the switch.
Oh, how did they take... What? How did they take it away within that 1 second? They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice. Oh, you just took my decibels away anyway. You just steal my ultimate from me anyway. That sucks. I just don't get to keep it. What is this, the end of Yakuza? Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now.
Well, this is kind of just like I told you would happen.
Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Huh. Interesting.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
This guy just, like, definitely has screws loose in his head. Because what fucking justice are you on about that you're going to actually end up killing more people that are just innocent than the bad guys at this rate?
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way.
You're literally going against the exact opposite of what you've been saying you wanted.
But I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say, but this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything.
Look, man, I get what you're going for here, but still, the amount of people that would get harmed is not worth it.
So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will.
Now assist.
It's about time you kneel.
Huh? Wait, what? Hold on. That's a different one. Oh, wow, he can do that too? So that's a trick. No, that's just a trick.
Time to hunt.
Well, that one you can parry, but not when he already parried you.
Not bad.
You just keep going, don't you?
A perfect conduit. Get ready.
Take this.
Gosh. Wow, that is really cool.
Stay calm now.
Even though I do not like it that these enemies get to do that shit to me, that they get to parry me and shit, and also go into the slow motion themselves, I still find it really cool.
I'll bite your throat out.
Perfect timing for that dialogue, Hugo. I mean, Lycon.
Is that all?
Oh, we're out. We're out. We're out, but then back in.
Stand still.
trying to run, are we? Hey!
At your service.
My way.
Doing?
To assist. Clear out.
Alright.
He won't back down.
Stay calm now.
Focus.
With this power.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
He's going for Belle.
What are you doing?
Well then,
Oh no.
make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious faith in.
Wow.
I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise?
Huh?
That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Oh! He really shoved his fist through him. Holy shit, we just got brutal. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I don't even know what to use as the thumbnail, man.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me. But all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
He was hurt so badly. I'm afraid, even before he fell into that hollow, he might have already...
Look, not a lot of people fucking survive a whole fist going through their chest. I mean, come on. You've seen Resident Evil. You know when Wesker puts his hand through your gut, you're dead. I think he puts it in your heart, exactly. But still. But then again, that is Wesker. He has superhuman powers, so... Anyway, a human hand going through your body definitely would probably kill you. A wolf hand going through your body is most definitely going to keep... You're not surviving either. But a werewolf hand going through your chest is even more of a, oh yeah, you're definitely dead.
I'm terribly sorry. But I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
See?
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone.
Oh, come on.
Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Oh, that weighty.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this.
Oh man, not one of
May the
Sarah's lackeys.
Creator guide us.
God damn it. Oh no. What the hell's happening to... What's happening to Belle now? Why in the hell is she... Wings?
Fear. Suffering. Despair.
There is way too much going on.
And destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Faithen.
There is way too much going on. Too many thumbnail opportunities and things. What the fuck? After exiting the Hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. But for some reason she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Faithen, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. We need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show, and to deliberately use you as a hostage. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. And that business with the Sacrifice Corps, maybe there's some deeper meaning, or a more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Faithen, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Faithen. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful that would be. Huh. So that's how the first part ends. Well, there's a part B that's came out with specifically this update, of course. My head is a mess. I better get some rest. Man, hold on, this picture isn't correct. Why is Wise in that spot? You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. You know what the funny thing is? There's no PlayStation trophy for Part B. At least right now there isn't. Usually, Hoyoverse, for some reason, sometimes doesn't release a trophy with a specific quest. They'll like add it later. Vivian still has a week before I decide. See, the thing is, my next 10 pull is most definitely guaranteed to be something. It may not be Vivian, though. Unless my luck is really that bad and I really have to just hit the whole hard pity. But anyway, it's like, see, Vivian's been kind of interesting. You know, but she's a big fangirl of us. But the thing is that I really want the character that shows up in the next update. Or actually, I think I was probably spoiled. I think she shows up in this update, unless I was looking at leaked footage. Either way, I know who I'm looking at. I've seen her gameplay at least. I know what I'm looking for. So, I don't know. Why is this over there playing games? You know, it would have been interesting if we actually just saw Vivian in here. Partner archive. I don't know why. Oh, we can actually go and invite Trigger to stuff now. That's right. That is something we have to do. Alright, well, for right now that I've completed the epilogue, I think what I'm going to... Well, the first part of the epilogue. I think what I'm going to go and do here... Do I have to look at you or something? Anyway, now that I've looked at that, I think I'm going to go ahead and edit a couple of videos and have them all be uploaded and stuff sometime later. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, go edit some things, you know, get myself some food, and then we'll continue the rest of the footage, you know, more today. Tomorrow I'm going to be on like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 all day because it's going to be double XP, and there's also going to be an event that I can play to get some stuff out of it, so I might as well as make use of it, you know. Again, Winston bought me the game, so because he bought me the game, I'm always pretty much trying to finish like battle passes and all that shit. Anyway, this has been a pretty good quest. The thing with Hugo is, man, there's always some villain who's got his views all twisted up and everything. But I am interested to see what part B is going to have. But there's another part of me that kind of says, look, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason I would go through part B right now is because of there only being a week left on Vivian's banner. If we complete the quest, and I'm sure Vivian's going to be a main part of it, if we complete the quest and it gives me an urge to pull for Vivian, then there's the urge. Then I pulled for her, I either get her or I don't. But then again, there's the part of me that says, I don't need Vivian. Actually, you know what? If I was playing as Wise, I would be more enticed to get Vivian, but I don't... I'm really not. So, I think I'll probably just... Decisions. See, there's this. What is this? Yeah, they say you need to complete the epilogue. Is it really gonna be... I may spoil myself with this. I think I might want to do this before doing part B of the story, because there's a part of me that's... I kind of want to do this stuff closer to... I want to do the part B story closer to the release of 2.0. That's pretty much what I want to do video-wise. I don't want to re-record it now and then hold all the footage until then. I'll figure it out. I need to stop wasting your guys' time about it. Either way, next episode is either going to be the event we just looked at or the part B of the story. We'll figure it out. 'Cause every night I will save your life.